We're in Yosemite for a few days of our summer California road trip. Hopefully you've seen our video about how to tackle Yosemite Valley for the very first time. Now, there's no doubt that Yosemite Valley is the main attraction of any trip here. But you'll want a couple of days off from hikes and the long drive in. There are some great places to explore nearby. In this video, we're going to show you a few places you can visit away from the centre of Yosemite and just outside of the national park. We were staying in Oakhurst, which is the last major town before the south entrance of Yosemite. It's about half an hour to the national park, but on the way there, we spotted signs to Bass Lake. We thought this would be a fun day to relax between hikes. We started off paddling in the lake, but after seeing people sailing on the water, we changed tack and decided to hire a kayak and a stand-up paddleboard. After a day on the water, we were ready for a drink. The Marina Bar and Grill was the perfect place to watch the sun go down while listening to some live music. Today we're doing the Mariposa Grove section of Yosemite, which is right on the southern tip. In fact, literally as you go through the park entrance, you just turn right and it's there minutes away if you're there, which is great for us because we're in Oakhurst, so it was only half an hour away for us. Here, you need to get on a free shuttle bus and it will take you to the Grove. And this is where you can find the huge redwoods and sequoias, and also where there's a tree that you can walk through. That's our plan for today, to get that Instagram photo and have that experience, okay? So we're just waiting for the next bus. Sometimes you get lucky and the bus isn't always full. Are you comfortable there, Jude? Yeah. The bus takes around 10 minutes to take you to the entrance. Just enough time to work out which trail you want to tackle. Mariposa Grove is home to more than 500 sequoias, including one of the tallest in the world. If you're doing Yosemite in one day, you should do this at the beginning or the end of your time here. From the moment you start walking through the grove, you feel as though you're somewhere special. These trees are thousands of years old. It's hard to even imagine the times they've lived through.
Trying to smell the redwood bark.
Does it smell of it?
Yes, but not as much as other redwoods. Like when you cut into it, like redwood wood has an amazing smell to it.
Now I'm going to look stupid and try it because I just kissed a tree and I didn't mean to kiss the tree. If you come close to me, I kiss you apparently.
He took hug a tree one step further.
Jude, looking at your outfit today, this is quite a style choice. So who got you dressed today?
Me.
Wow, and you went for, what were you thinking?
White clothes.
White chic. Nice. As you work your way through the forest, you'll find examples of just how big these giant trees are.
It's a big tree what's falling over.
Come on, let's show people. Go, run. Round here. Wow. Look how big it was. We even bumped into some old friends.
It's a bunny!
It was worth it coming down.
My buddies!
Yeah, we can't keep talking about the buddies though.
I usually go on Daddy's shoulders.
Let's get
And
going.
bye, buddies!
Bye, buddies!
That's my buddies, so I want to say bye to them. I want to stroke. I'm still calling them buddies. Buddy!
What are the buddies from? What video is that from?
Taiho?
Lake Tahoe, yeah.
You can watch that video here.
We then started getting closer to the big boys.
This is the grizzly giant. It's as tall as the Statue of Liberty. Wow.
The grizzly giant is the oldest and largest tree in the grove. It's 209 feet tall and estimated to be 2,995 years old. The charred trunk just shows some of its life experience. Next up is the California tunnel tree. This is the one we were looking forward to.
We made it! The walk-through tree! It was about 37 minutes with little legs. Without little legs, you'd probably find it easier. Buggy, not so sure. Maybe a jogging stroller, but there's a couple steps. So to be honest, the best way to do it with little ones would be one of the big hardy backpacks that you can take them in. We had a couple rests, but I think it was a good one for kids. Like, it's worth it. It's not too strenuous, and it's definitely worth it because you get to walk through a tree in the end. Very cool. Definitely worth it. And a good hike for kids, actually. Coming from the person who hates hiking.
After you've got your photos at the tree, you've got a decision to make. You can either follow the loop round, which is 1.2 miles, I think it said, or you can go back the way you came, and it's downhill and a lot shorter. I think we're going to take the easy way back. So Jude fell over, didn't you? What were you doing coming down?
Running.
Yeah, we've learnt now that you don't run down hills, otherwise what happens?
You fall.
And?
You get blood.
Yeah. It was actually another cut that he'd already had, and he's just made it bleed again. So Mariposa Grove and the giant sequoias, nice easy day out, and actually we've still got enough time now to go back home and have a bit of a barbecue and some time in the hot tub. So this is the cool thing about having a nice few days up here. You don't have to rush everything. So should we go back?
Yeah.
Say bye.
Bye. I love you.
We're in a little town called Oakhurst, which is actually the last town you hit before you get to the park entrance, about half an hour in, and about an hour from Yosemite Valley. We were invited here to Calm Mountain Retreat. It has a hot tub, it has a games room, it has a play structure, 6 beds, everything you'd ever want. Being in a house rental means you have total control of your trip. You get to have a full kitchen, make your lunches, make your meals if you want. You don't have to only do Yosemite. You can do the lakes around it and have a beach day and a lake day. What I really like about it here is it really is Calm Mountain Retreat. You get your own piece of Yosemite all to yourselves. It's a little bit busy in the valley, but here you get to relax, have a seat on your deck, have a barbecue, sit in the hot tub. We'll put a link in the description in case you want to stay in the exact same place we stayed in.
After an amazing week at our rental, we were heading to the San Francisco area to see family. We'd already explored some of the South Yosemite area, so we thought we'd check out the north in Tuolumne County. First though, we had to cross some fun mountain passes. is like driving around the most dangerous racetrack in the world. It is a lot of fun. There are a lot of turns. It also feels a little bit dangerous because there's not many barriers. We drove up to Jamestown, named after the first mayor who was well known for handing out free champagne during the gold rush. I suppose it's one way to get elected. Lots of history, but not the champagne unfortunately, remain. Many of these buildings are from the 1870s. They're cafes, shops and restaurants today. The jail still stands prominently in the town square. Unsurprisingly, lots of westerns were filmed here. So many that it's got its own Walk of Fame. At the top of Jamestown is a railroad museum which you can go into, and it might look familiar to some of you. That's because Railtown State Historic Park has been used in countless films and TV shows over the years. Back to the Future 3 was filmed on the tracks further up, so you'll find props and more in the museum. Jamestown's a great example of what a gold rush town would look like today, but if you want to see what it would look like in the olden times, come to Columbia State Historic Park. This is where everything is absolutely frozen in time, like the Wild West. It all comes to life even more from watching the blacksmith to listening to some music. The kids took it to another level by getting dressed up for the occasion. They also had a go at panning for gold in gold country. They really don't realise how lucky they are.
There's your gold, buddy.
How can you tell the difference between fool's gold and real gold?
Because fool's gold's more silver and it's really light and it moves around with the water. Now you got some gemstones you can take home. Just pick them up with your fingers like that, okay? Mm-hmm. You can put them in there. Then you can dig down the bottom.
This is what I found so far.
Whoa! What have you found?
Blue gold.
Blue gold.
That's called turquoise, I think.
Columbia State Historic Park is just a 15-minute drive away from Jamestown, and it's absolutely free to enter. Our Visit California road trip continues. Where are we heading next together? Pick a video. Oh, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, as it helps our videos go out to more people. See you in the next one.